Hello. Yeah, good afternoon. We are ready from our side, I4C.
Good afternoon, everyone. I welcome all the participants from the Department of Post, and especially I welcome our distinguished guest today, Mr. Rajesh Kumar. Uh, he is an IPS officer and currently he is serving as CEO of the Indian Cybercrime Coordination Center, which is called I4C under the Ministry of Home Affairs. As we all know that nowadays this cybercrime threat has become a very common threat, and India is growing on the digital platform exponentially, and simultaneously this threat is also growing. In past few months or say year, we have seen different kind of cyber threats. आजकल digital arrest जैसी चीजें भी we are listening in the market, and I4C is basically managing all these cybercrime things, and they are managing helpline number also, uh, through which we can take help from them. And apart from them, what initiatives they have taken and how Department of Post can be helpful in spreading awareness is the topic today. So without taking more time, I will just hand over the floor to Mr. Rajesh Kumar. And I would like to inform that officers from India Post, from the regional office, postmaster generals, directors, and down the line, the cadres working in the villages are also uh, connected with this webinar. So, floor to you, sir.
Thank you so much, and let me begin with my sincere apologies for being delayed. I was rushing from the CGO complex, so got delayed. Nevertheless, I'll try to cover on the topics, on the issues that we wanted to speak about. Thank you so much. Thanks to Department of Post, the Secretary of Department of Post, for giving us an opportunity to speak to such a large audience spread throughout the country. We understand that the post offices are there in every nook and corner of this country, and through their regular beat, virtually they are covering each and every locality of the country every day. So they have an ear to the ground. They have a very good understanding of what's happening on the ground, and their outreach is phenomenal, perhaps unrivaled by any other central organization. So we have a small presentation today. First, I would like to talk about what we are and how we are already working with the India Post in a certain way, and then we'll talk about how, as users of the internet, the people who are who have joined us today from across the country, they can save themselves, their friends, their kith and kin from becoming a victim of cybercrime. And then we will talk about how we can work together to spread the message of cyber awareness. So the topic that has been given to us is this: the Shielding Digital Life, Role of India Post in Cybercrime Awareness. So this is about us. We are the Indian Cybercrime Coordination Center, and our vision is to create a safe cyberspace for the citizens of this country. The mission that the government has given us is to create an effective framework and ecosystem which would cover all the aspects of the criminal justice system, which is prevention, detection, investigation, and prosecution. Our motto is Sahviryam Karvavahe, which means working together with vigor. So the motto is to work with everybody together. In the process, we strengthen ourselves and everybody else gets strengthened. Next. These are the timelines. So we were initially started as a scheme of the Ministry of Home Affairs, and then we became attached office with with effect from 1st of July last year. So in fact, we are a government startup in that sense. However, some of the components which you are already aware of, the National Cybercrime Reporting Portal, cybercrime.gov.in, started in 2019, and then came the National Cybercrime Helpline 1930, and the Citizen Financial Cyber Fraud Reporting and Management System, which is basically a system in which all the banks, e-commerce companies, wallets are worked together to stop the money from going out from the financial system. So I'll explain it in a bit later. So this is a cybercrime. So what exactly is happening? What is the volume of cybercrime that we are seeing? We are between 23 and 24. There was a 70% annual growth in cybercrime. We recorded 17.1 lakh complaints, in which 22,800 crore rupees were reportedly lost. On an average, we are getting a complaint of 6,500 to 7,000 daily, in which some money or the other is lost. We get around 66,000 calls every day on the National Cybercrime Helpline 1930. And through our system, we are able to identify 4,000 new mule accounts. Mule accounts, for the benefit of everybody, these are the accounts which are operated by the criminals to launder money, to take away the proceeds of crime, the proceeds of cheating, impersonation, and other crime that they do. These bank accounts are used to launder that money, to layer it. Now, this is, if you look at the statistics, then we will, around 85% is financial fraud, 7% is social media related crime, that means crime which are related to public order, defamation, etc. Other type of cybercrime is around 5.3%, and serial number 5, if you look at it, then around 1% is hacking, ransomware, and other cyber dependent crime, the more sophisticated crime. Right. Next. So 1930 call centers operate throughout the country. Every state and union territory has a 1930 call center. So, for example, if you dial from Goa, 1930, it will land in Goa call center. If you dial it from Lucknow, Balia, then it will land at Lucknow. So every state operates this call center. Next. Now this is a very unique system, CFCF RMS. So a typical complaint is that, okay, I became a victim and I lost money. Now what will the police do when the complaint comes? The police will have to trace that money in the banking system and try to stop it from going out. So there was no such system. A victim was in one part of the country, the bank account was another, the criminal was in another third part of the country. There were multiple bank accounts which were involved. There were layer after layer. There were payment aggregators. There were e-commerce platforms. So it was very difficult for one Thana to see the route and try to stop the money. Therefore, this system called CFCF RMS was introduced. So as we speak, there are more than 400 banks and financial intermediaries, all interconnected. So this platform brings everybody together. So typically, say, for example, a bank from somebody has lost some money from the SBI and the criminal's account is SDFC. And through the SDFC, they have used a UPI ID and given it to no broker, and from no broker, it has gone to PhonePe, and so on. Then it has gone for an ATM withdrawal or through a POS agent, some money has been withdrawn. So how do we intervene? So this is also an intervention mechanism. So what we do is that the system tells that, look, the moment a complaint is lodged on our system, either through 1930 or through the portal cybercrime.gov.in, the ticket goes to the victim's bank account. The victim's bank immediately updates where the money has gone, that information, and the ticket goes to that bank where the money has gone. If that bank still has that money in the account, it line marks that account, that amount, disputed amount. If the money has flown away somewhere else, then it will inform the next layer, with the instruction, I will pass on the same instruction that if the money is available, lean mark. If the money is not available, tell where it has gone. So in the process, we are completing the full money trade. And this gives us very, very valuable inputs to work upon, like which are the most frequently used branches, which are the most frequently used ATMs, which are the most frequently used payment aggregators, platforms, and what happens to that money if it is going to a cryptocurrency platform or if it is going to some kind of a purchase of a gift card, and so on and so forth. So what we try to do is to stop the money from going out, but that would require immediate reporting. So if there is immediate reporting, so everybody who is connected through this VC, first point takeaway is that if there is a fraud, if you are a victim, report immediately. The faster you report, the better are the chances of our system kicking in and trying to stop the money from within the system. Now, how do we do that? Now, look at the track record, not very enthusiastic, but not very great to begin with, but we are making slow improvement. In 2021, we were able to stop around 6.6%, in 22 around 7%, and in 24 around 12.6%. And this year, I think that money that is 200, that should be around 18%. So slowly we are improving the amount of money that we, the fraction of money that we are able to stop within the system. So till now, just let us go back. Till now, we have been able to help around 7 lakh victims and hold back through lean marking around 2,796 crores. Yeah, next. Now, this is the CFMC, Cyber Fraud Mitigation Center. Now, Cyber Fraud Mitigation Center is something which is unique in the sense that in one hall, you will find all the major banks, which includes India Post Payment Bank, and all the telecom service providers, and the police officers from 7 or 8, as of now, 8 states. So all the coordination issues, actioning issues are taken care of from this center. This is Cyber Fraud Mitigation Center. It is here at New Delhi. So here we say India Post Payments. This is a representative of your organization, which is working with us. And in the background, you can see the various dashboards, which capture the performance of various banks, various payment aggregators, other fintech, states, districts, telecom companies, and so on. Now, this is an important thing that I would like to highlight because the topic is how we can work together. This is a list of layer 1 mule accounts. So mule account, layer 1 means the first layer in the money laundering process, the bank account to which money from the victim's account has gone. So this is for the month of, this is the latest, actually today is 21st. Yeah. So this is a snapshot which is taken in the morning. So till morning, what we found is that India Post Payment Bank is trending at number 8. That means it is a big deal. Actually, we used to see it at 30, 35 a few months ago. Now it has come to a pretty senior, higher in the ranking. This means that now when other commercial banks are clamping down upon mule accounts, the criminals are utilizing payment banks, including India Post Payment Banks, for opening mule accounts and routing the crime proceeds. So this information is available to the India Post Payment Bank as well. And we, like other banks, we would request that some action is taken. Now, since all the branches or various post offices from across the country are with me today, then please understand that criminals do this in a very organized manner. They pay rent to people to open bank accounts or to allow them to use their bank accounts. So typically in rural setting, people will be getting around 2% or 1% of the prime proceeds, in certain cases only a few thousand rupees for every month to just open the bank account and hand over the ADM card or the online banking credentials. And many of these online banking credentials are actually operated from outside. In our case, we have seen it getting operated from Cambodia, Myanmar, Laos, Vietnam, Hong Kong, mainland China, and so on. Therefore, it is extremely important that when somebody comes to get a bank account opened, we do the due diligence that is required. We should understand why this person is opening this bank account, or he or she is doing it for somebody else's benefit. We should also be monitoring the transactions that are being made through the bank accounts, because we know for sure that the profiles of the customers do not match with the transaction. For example, let us say that the annual declared income is shown as 1 lakh rupees. In a typical money mule account, that within a day, you will find transactions from say 10 lakhs to a crore or even more going through one day. The average longevity of these banks accounts is very less. So either because the bank themselves close it, or because the law enforcement, the police agencies tell that please shut down this bank account. Now, therefore, the due diligence that is required at the time of opening of the bank account and also during transaction monitoring. Since India Post Payment Bank is also with us, then we would request that whatever alert that is going to them in the form of usage of their bank accounts through the CFCF RMS, they need to be acted upon. These bank accounts typically open from a particular reason. Say, so in what we see is that one person, one agent will go around in a village, will collect a few villagers or some credentials, and using them he will open say 50 or 100 accounts, and these will be over a period of time be used for money laundering. Now, if we analyze them, they will come from the same geographies, they will come with maybe same family as well. They will have same associated phone numbers, because for net banking, they need the phone numbers and the email addresses. We have found that the same phone number gets associated with multiple accounts, the same email address gets associated with multiple accounts, because the same person is using them. The actual person on whose name the account is there is nowhere related with that. He is just getting his rent of 2,000 or 5,000 rupees per month. So this is something that we need to look at very closely. Next. We had written, this is how we inform all the banks, including the India Post Payment Bank, of what exactly is happening and in your particular bank and what can be done. Now, we also have, now coming back to the something suspicious, go back. No, next slide, yeah. So if this is our main portal, cybercrime.gov.in. So in cybercrime.gov.in, you can report a complaint, but you can also report a suspect. Many times somebody tries to cheat you, somebody tries to send a phishing link, but you do not fall victim. But you always know that this is the phone number, or this is the Telegram ID, or this is the WhatsApp number, or this is the Facebook ID, or this is a Instagram ID. What do you do with that? You cannot keep it to yourself. So you can go to our portal and go to the search data tab. In the search data tab, you will get a option of report suspect. So what is report suspect? So for example, somebody tried to cheat you by calling that your KYC has expired, or I'm calling from Try and your phone will be blocked. You are smart enough not to fall prey. But what will you do with that number? Please come to this portal and just copy paste that number. It will come and sit in our database, and we have arrangements with the Department of Telecom, with the IT intermediaries, which includes WhatsApp, Meta, everyone. and we can get that account blocked. You can do the same thing for bank accounts. You can do the same thing from SMS headers, social media, and so on and so forth. So this can be taken to the public because you are going all across the country. So please take the message of 1930, the National Cybercrime Help Now, 1930, and cybercrime.gov.in to all parts of the country, the customers. Next. This is how, this is again the same thing. Second is the GAC. Okay, so you can also talk about GAC. Now, sometimes somebody says, "Arey, my Instagram has been hacked or my Facebook has been hacked. What do I do?" So typically you should be complaining to Facebook. So how to complain to Facebook? It is there. If the Facebook is not acting, what Government of India has started is called the Grievance Appellate Committee. So you can come to the Grievance Appellate Committee and prefer a complaint that I have given a complaint to the social media intermediary, which is not acted upon, so do something about it. Next. Now this is how, this is of course your organization, and I don't need to tell in detail about it, but this is just to show the expanse, the length and breadth of the countries that is being covered. Next. Yeah, this is just to stress upon the fact that your presence is from the remotest, and wherever we are not able to reach, where the law enforcement is not able to reach, Department of Post can reach through its 1,64,987 post offices. Now we'll talk about some of the what is happening, how is the crime taking place. So what are the new modus operandi? We try to do it through the television, through social media, and so on and so forth. And I'm pretty sure that most of you would have heard our caller tune that that we play during when you make a call, when you make a normal GSM call, not a WhatsApp call. So we are trying to spread messages that way as well. Yeah. So now, so this is some of the videos that we have made just for easier communication with the public.
नमस्कार सर, बधाई हो, आपको प्रधानमंत्री ग्रामीण आवास योजना की तरफ से पक्का घर मिला है। पक्का? हाँ सर, आपको एप्लीकेशन डाउनलोड करनी पड़ेगी, जिसका लिंक हमने आपके नंबर पर भेज दिया है। और ये करते हैं भाई, रुको, चलो यार, दूध वाला चाय बनाओ भाई। जब कौन? तो बादाम भी डाल देना, तो दिमाग तेज चलेगा, है का? ये घर में से पक्के मकान के नाम पे बिल्कुल बनाया जा रहा है। कहते को संताराम सत्तारों का गिरोह पकड़ा गया है। ऐसे लोगों को फोन करके गाड़ी बंगला बैंक बैलेंस से नजर दे के बेवकूफ बनाया था। उसने भी उठाया कर ली, शादी पकड़ कम से कम 7 साल की सजा होगी। कम से कम 7 साल की सजा होगी। अब तुम्हारा भी कोई रिश्तेदार होगा गुरु। क्या बोल रहा है? ये तो विनोद तो घर दे रहे हो ना, अपने पास रख लो। तो जेल जाओ, फिर तुम्हारे घर वालों काम आएगा।
Next. So this is for housewives. Yeah, play. This is
तुम कौन?
मैं वही तो तुम्हें इस स्कैम की रेसिपी बताऊं।
कैसे?
सबसे पहले बारीक कटे छोटे-छोटे काम दूंगा, वीडियो देखो, फॉर्म भरो, शुरू-शुरू में पैसे भी दूंगा। अब डालूंगा लालच का नाम। तुमसे कहूंगा कि डिग्री ले लो और ज्यादा कमाई होगी। डिग्री के बदले तुमसे वसूलूंगा मोटा पैसा।
डिग्री के बदले में पैसा देने में क्या हो रहा है?
नहीं मुझमें है दीदी, क्योंकि वो डिग्री होगी खाली तुम्हारी जेब होगी खाली। घर बैठे पैसा कमाओ।
मैडम जी, स्कैमर और ईमानदार चांसेस कम है, पर घर बैठे पैसे कमाने के लालच में साइबर फ्रॉड होना चांसेस ज्यादा। इसीलिए साइबर क्राइम से बचना है तो सोचो फिर एक्शन लो।
So we will send across all these videos, and my request would be to kindly circulate it to all the post offices, all the people. In the process, we will be reaching out to all the nook and corner. And through the post offices, these videos are in all languages actually. We can send across in whatever language you want to be done. so that if possible through your connect, because through the Chopal program, the citizens can also be made aware. Next year, play this video. This is on cyber slavery. So a lot of Indian youth are becoming cyber slaves in Southeast Asia, and they are scamming their own brethren back home.
सचिव जी आते ही होंगे। हेलो
जी, हम आपके लिए विदेश में डेटा एंट्री जॉब का ऑफर लेकर आए हैं। इसलिए आप करना चाहिए।
विदेश में नौकरी, हम फगौली के सप्ताह में आधे बार जाते हैं, विदेश कहाँ जाएंगे? रहने दीजिए, हम यही ठीक है अपना।
सर, आपको रहना, खाना पीना, आने जाने की सुविधा के अलावा क्या सब मिल जाएगी?
2 लाख का सर
साल में तो छुट्टी
बताइए इसके लिए क्या करना है?
पहले तो आपको नाराज छोड़ना हो। फिर भाई साहब सुनिए, हमारे पास भी आपके लिए एक नौकरी है। हाँ, तिहाड़ जेल में कैदी की नौकरी। वहाँ आपका खाना पीना रहना सब फ्री में होगा। बस एक छोटा सा प्रॉब्लम है कि छुट्टी आपको केवल 5 साल के बाद मिलेगी। और कुछ
क्या किए सर? विदेश में नौकरी करने का अच्छा मौका मिल रहा था।
ये जो कॉल था, ये फ्रॉड कॉल था। ऐसे लोग जो है ना, आप जैसे हजारों लोगों को फर्जी नौकरी का लालच दे करके, फर्जी पैसों का लालच दे करके विदेश ले जाते हैं और बंगला बंदूक बना देते हैं। और क्या?
हमको नहीं जाना है सर, हम फ्रीडे में ठीक है।
इसलिए आप भी सतर्क रहें। साइबर अपराधी आपको नौकरी के नाम पर विदेश गुलाम बनाकर जबरन साइबर अपराध करवा सकते। ऐसी साइबर गुलामी से बचने के लिए नौकरी के दस्तावेजों को बिल्कुल जांचे पराचे और विदेश मंत्रालय के अधिकृत एजेंट के माध्यम से ही आप विदेश। आपकी लापरवाही और लालच को बनाकर हथियार साइबर अपराधी करते हैं। आप शिकार होने पर तुरंत आप इस नंबर पर कॉल कीजिए 1930 या फिर जो वेबसाइट मैंने लिखा हुआ उस पर शिकायत दर्ज करें। साइबर अपराधियों का मत लो टेंशन, स्टॉप, थिंक एंड देन टेक एक्शन।
सचिव जी आते हैं।
Okay, so next, big ticket scam. I mean, the biggest amount of money that we Indians are losing, and in fact also globally, is to fake stock investment scam. It typically happens when somebody says that you will get a message on WhatsApp saying that I have joined, added you to a group where very good tips regarding investments come. And people fall for it. In the beginning, some returns are also there, but later on, they end up losing their entire investment. Please play.
हेलो,
पैसा बढ़ाओ इन्वेस्टमेंट बैंक से बात कर रहा हूँ। हम आपके अकाउंट में रखे पैसों को 10 गुना बढ़ा सकते हैं।
बिल्कुल समझ कर रखा है। हाँ? कैसे कैसे पैसा बढ़ा दोगे तुम?
सर, बहुत लोगों ने पैसा बढ़ाया है और आपको व्हाट्सएप पे ग्रुप भी दिखेंगे।
कमाल के आदमी हो यार, हमारा भी पैसा बढ़ा दो।
जी बिल्कुल सर, आपको इन्वेस्टमेंट ग्रुप ने छूट दिया है। सर, उसमें जैसा बोला है आप वैसा करते जाइए, आपके भी पैसे बढ़ेंगे।
अच्छा, अरे आपको भी रूट बनवाना है क्या? चिंता मत करो, आपको भी तिहाड़ जेल के ग्रुप में जोड़ चुके हैं और वहाँ जो कुछ भी बोला जाए करते रहिएगा। आपकी सुरक्षा की जिम्मेदारी हम नहीं ले रहे हैं।
और आप हमारी वेबसाइट भी चेक कर सकते हैं www.पैसाबढ़ाओ-इन्वेस्टमेंट बैंक।
ए महोदय, वेबसाइट छोड़ो। जिस नंबर से तुम कॉल कर रहे हो ना, पुलिस 2 मिनट में उसको देख करके ट्रेस करके पकड़ लेगी तुमको और अंदर। फिर आप वहाँ बैठ करके 3 गुना 4 गुना 8 गुना करते रहिएगा। और एक कर दो ना, अरे वो फ्रॉड आदमी नहीं है, हमको फोटो भेजा प्रूफ के लिए मोबाइल पर। प्रूफ नहीं है, ये आपको फंसाने का नया तरीका निकल रहा है आजकल। आप जैसे पढ़े लिखे लोगों को, ये लोग हजारों लोगों को ये बिल्कुल फर्जी इन्वेस्टमेंट ग्रुप का सदस्य बना करके आपको फंसा रहा है। हमको चुनाएगा बिल्कुल। चलो नंबर 1 पर करो। आप भी कभी भी किसी अनजान सोशल मीडिया इन्वेस्टमेंट ग्रुप में बिल्कुल ना जुड़ें। और यदि स्टॉक मार्केट में इन्वेस्टमेंट करना है तो हमेशा सभी अप्रूव्ड ऐप से आपके लालच को बनाकर हथियार साइबर अपराधी करते हैं। यहाँ पर शिकार होने पर ये नंबर पर फोन कीजिए 1930 या फिर जो वेबसाइट दिया हमने नीचे www.cybercrime.gov.in आपकी स्क्रीन पर वहाँ शिकायत जो है दर्ज। साइबर अपराधियों का मत लो टेंशन, स्टॉप।
Okay, it was not stop, it is stop, think and
एक बार
stop करो. stop, think, and then take action. And I'll come to it how that slogan has come. Now we will be looking at digital arrest, which Honorable Prime Minister himself spoke about. Very common and actually the most terrifying. So have a look at this.
मेरा नहीं है सर। पुलिस वाले को झूठ बोलता है। वो वारंट अरेस्ट। अब तुझे पुलिस स्टेशन में जाना पड़ेगा, उसके बाद जेल। मैं एक स्कैमर हूँ। आज मैं पुलिस वाला बना और ये है मेरा शिकार। मैंने फोन करके कड़ा दबाव सिर्फ इतना कहा कि मैं ड्रग इन्फोर्समेंट से आपके बेटे के पार्सल में ड्रग्स मिली है। आपका बेटा ड्रग डीलर है। बस इधर इनको मैंने कर लिया डिजिटल अरेस्ट। अब इससे मोटा पैसा लूंगा।
सर ऐसा मत करिए प्लीज सर।
या तो जेल जाओ या पैसे दो। अच्छा है ना आइडिया और सेटअप?
आइडिया बुरा भी है और पुराना भी। अब इंडिया जानता है कि स्कैम कॉज में कभी ड्रग्स, कभी किडनैपिंग और कभी सेक्स रैकेट की झूठी कहानियां बनाकर पैसे लूटते हो।
Scammers के इनकी सेक्रेटरी को मत दो टेंशन। Indians stop, think, then take action.
Okay, now this is again something similar when somebody tries to become again digital arrest, but different variation. And on the left hand side, you will see the person is actually a Pakistani and he is working from Cambodia. And this is how his getup. He is having uniform in the upper half of the body and a pajama in the lower. So, and on the left hand side, you will see a fake certificate as well, which have been used to threaten unsuspecting victim. Please. Please.
हेलो,
प्रधान बोल रहे हैं?
हाँ बोल रहे हैं।
हम थाने से बोल रहे हैं, तुम्हारे सहायक विकास को गिरफ्तार किया गया है। फुलवानी बाजार में किसी लड़की के साथ छेड़खानी कर रहा था।
अरे विकास, अरे कैसे कर सकता, भाग बनने वाला है वो।
लड़की ने FIR किया है। आपको उसका कॉपी भेजे, देख लीजिए।
विकास
लेना का इज्जत बचाना है तो थोड़ा सा दे दीजिए। फोन लिंक भेजा।
भेजे लिंक भेजे।
सुनिए पैसा ऐसा भेजने की जरूरत नहीं है। आपका विकास तो हमारे साथ है। हाँ भैया जनाब, फिर देखिए क्या करें, माने नहीं एकदम निर्दोष हो यार। अरे देखिए, हम आपको बताएं, आजकल लोग क्या है, फोटो और वीडियो निकाल करके आपका डीप फेक जो है छाप देते हैं, गलत उपयोग हो रहा है उसका। ये तो फिर भी FIR है। अब मान लीजिए कल आपको कोई फोन करके कहे कि विकास जो है वो सोने की तस्करी कर रहा है, ड्रग्स की तस्करी कर रहा है, तो अब मान लीजिएगा क्या फिर? देवेंद्र सर, कभी भी किसी पुलिस, CBI या कस्टम अधिकारी के नाम से धमकी भरे कॉल अगर आपके पास आए तो डरिएगा बिल्कुल। ये जो साइबर अपराधी होते हैं ना, आपको डराने के लिए डिजिटल अरेस्ट का भी ये सहारा ले सकते हैं, जिसमें आपको धमकाया जाएगा कि आपके नंबर से अवैध गतिविधियां हो रही हैं। इन दोनों ही परिस्थितियों आप इस नंबर पर कॉल कीजिए 1930 पर कॉल करें, या फिर ये नीचे वेबसाइट दिया है, वहां पर आप अपनी शिकायत को दर्ज करें। याद रखिए, आपके घर को बनाकर हथियार साइबर अपराधी करते हैं आप पर वार। साइबर अपराधियों का मतलब टेंशन। स्टॉप, थिंक, देन टेक एक्शन।
Next. So something similar to what we saw next. Please play this.
10,000 के फ्री वाउचर्स के लिए क्लिक कर। फंस गए मैडम, फंस गए।
तुम कौन?
फ्री कूपन देने वाला स्कैमर। यहाँ आपने अपने सुंदर हाथों से लिंक पर टैप किया और वहाँ मैंने आपका पूरा मोबाइल है, पासवर्ड है, फोटोज माफ, OTP चोरी, AI यूज करके वो वाली साइट्स पे अपलोड ही। किसी और ने पॉपअप दबा दिया, मैं चला।
मैडम जी, स्कैमर बता ही नहीं आता, पर अननोन लिंक पे क्लिक करने से आपको साइबर बुलिंग और सेक्स एक्सटॉर्शन का शिकार बनाया जाता है। साइबर क्राइम से बचना है तो रुको, सोचो, फिर एक्शन लो।
Next.
10,000 के फ्री वाउचर्स।
Okay, so what we recommend is the whole process is that please adopt a zero trust approach. Stop think and take action is the mantra that has been given by none other than the Honorable Prime Minister himself during his Mann Ki Baat. So if be aware of an offer, you get an offer which seems to be too good to be true, or which creates a sense of urgency, or which taps onto the greed inside you, or it threatens you. So if any of these 3-4 things are happening, you are most likely getting a call from a cyber crime. A cyber criminal has approached you. My suggestion, our suggestion is that be careful when we are looking at an unknown voice call or a video call. Be careful you are getting a text messages or calls from somebody unknown. And even in cases you are getting it from a known person, which happens when WhatsApp gets hacked or Instagram, Facebook gets hacked, please reconfirm when there is a demand for money or a request for money or a suggestion of a gift card or a gift coupon and so on. Next. Now, how do we reach out? Because this is a very dynamic thing and every day we come across new kind of a modus operandi. Our request would be to please follow us, our social media handle called Cyber Dost. It is on almost all the platforms. When you follow Cyber Dost, every day we try to tell you what's happening in the domain of cybercrime, what's happening, how can you save yourself, what are the precautions you are taking. We also advertise some of the fraudulent apps, the links, the photographs, the mock videos, the fake deep fakes, everything we put it on our handle so that the moment we notice it here, we notice everything that is going on nationally. So the moment we get it here, we forward it. So please follow Cyber Dost and make your friends also follow it. And during the chopas, we can also tell the public about Cyber Dost. Now, this is something what the Honorable PM has said, and we will just play this audio for a minute.
राष्ट्रीय साइबर हेल्पलाइन 1930 डायल करें, cybercrime.gov.in पर रिपोर्ट करें, परिवार और पुलिस को सूचित करें, सबूत सुरक्षित रखें, रुको, बाद में सोचो और फिर एक्शन लो। ये 3 चरण आपकी डिजिटल सुरक्षा का रक्षक बनेंगे। साथियों, मैं फिर कहूंगा, डिजिटल अरेस्ट जैसी कोई व्यवस्था कानून में नहीं है। ये सिर्फ फ्रॉड है, फरेब है, झूठ है, बदमाशों का गिरोह है। और जो लोग ऐसा कर रहे हैं, वो समाज के दुश्मन हैं। डिजिटल अरेस्ट के नाम पर हो रहे स्कैम से बचने के लिए बहुत जरूरी है हर किसी की जागरूकता, हर नागरिक की जागरूकता। जो लोग भी इस तरह के साइबर फ्रॉड का शिकार होते हैं, उन्हें ज्यादा से ज्यादा लोगों को इसके बारे में बताना चाहिए। आप जागरूकता के लिए #सेव डिजिटल इंडिया का प्रयोग कर सकते हैं। मैं स्कूलों और कॉलेजों को भी कहूंगा कि साइबर स्कैम के खिलाफ मुहिम में छात्रों को भी जोड़ें। समाज में सबके प्रयासों से ही हम इस चुनौती का मुकाबला कर सकते हैं। राष्ट्रीय साइबर हेल्पलाइन।
So this is one booklet that we have just published, and this is available, and we'll share it. This is in English and Hindi, and so there are some do's and don'ts on the recent MOs of cybercrime that we have noticed. This can be used. We have tried to make it in a very, very user-friendly manner, easy to understand. And we also created a comic book again, so that it is easy to understand, and even kids can enjoy reading this. So this also we'll be sharing, and this can please feel free. There are no copyrights on this. Feel free to distribute it as much as you can. Next. Another one other mechanism that we have is that of cyber volunteers. So anybody who thinks that he can help the society in making it more cyber resilience, it can carry on. He or she can be useful in conducting cyber awareness programs or flagging unlawful content. Then they can become a member of cyber volunteer group. For that, anybody willing to become a cyber volunteer can register onto the National Cybercrime Reporting Portal, and through the portal, we will do a small minor verification and then onboard you as a volunteer, and then your services can be utilized. These are some of our cyber volunteers at work. They are reaching out to schools, colleges, societies, and then conducting programs about awareness. So now I come to request, again, I'll reiterate, most of it I've already spoken during the presentation, is that please display posters related to the National Cybercrime Helpline 1930 and cybercrime.gov.in. This can be done through posters or through the postman and the Gramin Dak Sevaks that the organization has. The Dak Chowpal, which is a community outreach initiative, can also be leveraged for the same. We are thinking of getting a stamp on cybercrime awareness also released, and necessary permissions are being sought. And please join us. Please tag us when through your own social media campaign. If you are looking at conducting awareness, please tag CyberDost on I4C or MHA. Then our posts will be visible to a larger audience. Next. So this is what you can look towards us for these, that we will provide all kind of materials. We will be able to provide assistance round the clock. Our CFMC that I just showed in some of my initial slides, that will be running 24/7. We do acknowledge the good work done by the Post Department of Post, one being today connecting us to so many people. For cyber security and cyber hygiene measures also, we conduct regular awareness camps, so we can work in that direction as well. We can provide you resource persons also at various locations to conduct these camps and so on. Next. So now, this is the last slide. Again, we will invoking the legendary Amitabh Bachchan.
क्या जानते हैं कि देश में हर दिन 6,000 से भी अधिक लोग साइबर अपराधियों के हाथों करोड़ रुपया गंवा रहे हैं। देखिए, किसी को पैसे दुगने करने की जल्दी होती है, तो कोई जो है अनजाने नंबरों से आए हुए वीडियो कॉल्स को जड़ से उठा लेता है, और कई तो ऐसे हैं कि नकली पुलिस, सीबीआई या जज के वीडियो कॉल से डर नहीं जाते। साइबर अपराधियों की चालों से बचना है अगर आपको, तो उनसे 2 कदम आगे रहना होगा। आज ही फॉलो कीजिए गृह मंत्रालय का ऑफिशियल सोशल मीडिया हैंडल साइबर दोस्त। फिर भी अगर आप शिकार बन जाए तो बिना देर किए कॉल कीजिए 1930 पर, या अपनी कंप्लेंट जो है उसे दर्ज करें यहाँ www.cybercrime.gov.in। ध्यान रहे, साइबर अपराधियों का मत लो टेंशन। स्टॉप, थिंक एंड देन टेक एक्शन। धन्यवाद।
Cyber अपराधियों का मत लो टेंशन, stop, think and then take action. So with this we conclude our presentation, and we can take a few questions if there are any.
अगर किसी के कोई क्वेश्चंस हो तो जल्दी से वो अपने क्वेश्चंस पूछ सकता है। From any circle, any region. आई थिंक आपके प्रेजेंटेशन में सारी चीज़ें एकदम से क्लियर हो गई हैं सबको, और द मेन थिंग कि जितनी गंभीर ये समस्या है उतनी ही मुस्तैद हमारी एजेंसीज भी हैं। इस प्रेजेंटेशन से मुझे लगता है कि सबको ये कॉन्फिडेंस जरूर आया होगा कि पहली बात तो हमको बचाव करना है, और उसके बाद अगर कोई धोखे से किसी के साथ कोई क्राइम हो तो हमारे साथ कोऑपरेट करने के लिए I4C जैसी संस्थाएं हैं। Over to you, Priyanka.
Sir, thank you, sir. I would like to formally thank everybody who participated in this session. All the officers and the officials who are present from across the country, and Of course, I would like to thank Vivek Kumar Dakshtar who took out the time to come for this session. And I would also like to thank Shri Rajesh Kumar sir, who's the CEO of I4C, for his insightful keynote address, sir. And I think on behalf of the Department of Post, I would like to say that we will be vigilant, responsible and proactive in ensuring a safe digital environment for ourselves and for the community we serve. And sir, we will stop, think and take action. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you all.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.